You know when you hear of something and you say, I have to see that for myself? Well, one of those things for our family is a Savannah Banana baseball game. If you haven't heard of the Savannah Bananas before, they're a baseball team, but they throw a fun pop culture twist into the game like this. Let's go! The Savannah Bananas are going to be 2.5 hours from us today in Miami, Florida, so we're making an adventure out of it. Why drive a car when you can take your home? That's exactly what we're going to do. We've invited some friends and are going to have a tailgating party before the game too, and we're taking you. You've never seen tailgating like this before. Imagine Miami traffic in your car. Now imagine taking our 45-foot bus in that same traffic. Let's just say it's going to be an adventure we won't forget. But first, if we haven't met before, we're the Shinpaughs. We're a family of 4 who travels full-time, so we can make memories now. As you can see, we've been busy all morning. We had a massive grocery run, and now we've got to get everything ready to head out. I really hope today is everything we've been dreaming of. Jason loves his morning cold brew. I used to make him this pumpkin creamer for it, but now we've got this chocolate peanut butter creamer that we discovered at Downtown Disney, or Disney Springs, I guess is what it's called. So even though we've got just a little more than an hour to leave, I've got to make this on top of packing up this morning, so he is all set for the drive. I prefer a hot cup of coffee most mornings, but Jason loves cold brew. I doctor it up with a little sweet cream, and then I am going to add the chocolate peanut butter creamer once it cools down in a bit. We're putting the lamp away like usual, but today it's not going in the bedroom. It's actually going to go in the truck because we may end up in the bed on the way home tonight. That's where all the stuff from the bay is too, so we have room for everybody's chairs and the games. We're having pulled pork today, so Jason got some pork shoulders, pork butts, whatever you call them, wherever you're from. We've got all the other things for it already packed away. We may or may not try out a new seasoning. We're gonna figure it out here.
Ooh, smoky savageness. Bro, I tried.
Oh, I think that's... I already have a tickle. I'm struggling with some allergies this morning, so I already have like a tickle and drainage and all of that, and that seasoning set me off. But it's really good, and these are happy tears for the new seasoning we found. No, I'm just kidding. This is not going to work because it's not fine enough. It smells amazing, but Willis, this is not going to work. We have a whole drawer of seasonings. People say to us, you have a lot of seasoning and spices for living in your motorhome, and we do, because we cook a lot. All right. We'll turn it on in just a minute. We're going to get everybody situated, and the plan is I'm probably just going to put it in the sink as we go down the road.
I think the generator just took a dive.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Why?
I don't know. It's just making a funky sound.
How do we problem solve it?
I gotta send it to our guy and see if he can tell me what's going on with it. And I don't know if without the generator, our batteries are on the blitz right now. Oh.
So we have an appointment scheduled in about 60 days to have the bus serviced before we take a big trip this summer. And one of the things you need to do is replace the batteries every 3 years. And we are at that point, and we use our batteries all the time. And so anyhow, we're noticing some sluggishness on things, especially when we're traveling or boondocking because of the batteries. So I'm really hopeful this generator is not an issue. Everybody's almost here. Most of them are gathered outside, so I'm going to see if the Instant Pot fits in the sink. That's where I'd like to leave it because I'm going to cook the pork while we go down the road. The reason is because it's going to be like 82 degrees today, and I don't want the guys having to be a sweaty mess outside grilling. All right, at the angle. But yeah, I don't want them sweaty and gross. I mean, we have the bus, so they could totally take a shower, but we don't want to do all that. So we're just going to do pulled pork and slaw and chips and fruit. I do have this extension cord because we only have outlets here at the end of our kitchen. We don't have any in the back. So to plug the Instant Pot in, I've got to do a little MacGyvery. And Norman is so excited because one of his little doggy friends is coming today too. And he can see him. All right, that'll work. Now let's just hope and pray the generator is going to be fine, because without that, I don't know that we can take this trip in the bus today. And we're 6 minutes behind schedule.
Can you reach up in there and touch the back of that pulley to see if it's hot?
She literally knew, like,
Because I see the bearing burn up on the...
Yes, it's hot.
window.
Hey, Willis,
Mm.
will you go look at the engine temperature or the temperature on the generator gauge?
It's all the way to the left, so it's not even at 100.
Well, it's because it's not on.
Yeah.
Just watch that.
So it's at like 160.
That's 150.
150.
Oh wait, that's in between 180, so that's 140. It's at 140.
We'll just have to limp along. Of course, now those batteries being bad, that's the only bad thing. I mean, the bus will charge everything while we're driving there, and we'll just have everything turned off while I'll run the bus some to keep the batteries charged. I think that's my only solution, don't you?
All right, well, good luck.
Okay, all right, thank you. I'll call you the first of the week. If we drive the bus over there, here's the downside. We can drive the bus.
We can use bus air on the way.
We can use bus there. We can be completely comfortable. If we get there, and anything happens to the batteries, we're going to be stuck because of our chassis batteries.
I don't know. Like, we just have everything ready, and I need to run if I can't run the Instapot, can I? Unless the generator
You could run it while the bus is running.
going down there.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's all I need for it to cook. We don't need power for anything else. I mean, your dip, but we can do without that if we have to. You know, not a big deal.
Yeah.
Everything, the pork's the only thing that has to cook. Everything else we don't need power for. And open those two windows.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a chance. I mean, I think we'll be okay. We can always start the bus and run the bus to charge the batteries.
Yeah, before we go on the game or something. I'm fine with that. We're not going to sit inside the bus when we get there anyhow. We're going to
Sit outside.
cornhole and
Let's
put
do it.
music on.
We'll fire it up, Willis.
If you guys can't tell, our generator is not working. Our batteries are supposed to be replaced every 3 years, and we are sitting at the 3-year mark. So when we turn the bus on, it actually charges the batteries. So we have that as a backup resource, but we can't really do the pulled pork off the batteries. They're not strong enough for that. So we're not gonna be able to do the pulled pork. We'll be able to do the sandwiches, but we are still gonna go have a great day at the Savannah Bananas, and we're super excited. It's still gonna be a great tailgate party. Everybody who's coming with us lives in their motorhome for a certain amount of time, so they understand that things go wrong, and you just make the best of it. And we'll do everything we can. Sarah and I got this cool little contraption for a cool shot, and we're gonna see how it turns out. Excited, the bus is gonna come and it's gonna look cool. So let's get on the road.
Like any good field trip, we stopped at the rest area for a bathroom break. It's much easier and safer than having everyone moving around while Jason is driving.
So we just stopped at a rest area. It's about halfway. My dad planned it out that we would stop here on our journey to Miami. I think we have a little over an hour left. Drive's been smooth so far. It's sunny, beautiful out. So we're gonna get back on the road here soon.
You just wanted to be in my truck.
Look, you're already ready for the Savannah Bananas. Turn around, turn around.
Number one, baby.
Boo,
That's
boo,
what I am.
boo. Are you excited?
So excited. I think we're about halfway to Miami, so we're almost there.
Sissy, look out.
I'm moving.
We can't get back on the road without travel snacks. If you didn't know, a travel day is only as good as the snacks.
That's so cool.
All right, babe, we're in the home stretch, right?
We got 9 miles to go.
All right, and this has been about a 2.5 hour trip, just to give everybody a perspective. How did you prepare for us to come? Because driving the bus through Miami is a big deal. There's so much traffic, lots of lanes, lots of different road options. But then going into a major stadium where, you know, normally it's cars and trucks, right? How did you prepare for that?
I actually called the stadium and asked them where you could park an oversized vehicle.
Okay.
And they have an actual bus lot, which is where we're parking. It's on the west side of the stadium. And
will fans be there? Is it for people coming to tailgate like us?
I don't know about tailgate. I do feel like there will be people there, not just in buses.
Right, people like us.
No, people that may be in cars. It's not just an oversized lot, I don't think.
Okay, just has some spaces for buses. So, and I can tell you that I have watched Jason go on this website for the stadium at least a half a dozen times, and it was tricky. It was really tricky. And even when you called the first time or two, you got no answers. So you have to be a little bit persistent when you have a big rig like this and want to do something crazy like this. All right, so are you expecting any issues when we get there?
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a day full of issues, hasn't it? Let's recap. Where should we start? The generator making funny noises. Our batteries need to be changed out, which we have planned to do, and it's just compounding the issue of the generator not working.
It's been a great drive.
Traffic's been good.
Yeah.
Everybody's having a good time? Yeah. I mean, we have, and one of the couples wasn't able to go today because of a family emergency. And you know, that happens sometimes. But we live in a community with like 400 or 500 people. And so we went and knocked on our neighbor's door an hour before we left and said, hey, we got 2 tickets. You want to come? And they're like, yeah. So it hasn't gone as planned, but nothing ever does. And that's part of life on the road. Jason, what's the biggest thing you're concerned about as we get ready to approach the stadium?
So the whole stadium is sold out. And it would just be that the parking, there's not room for us in the parking lot. That's my biggest fear because we've never been here before. So I have no idea what to expect. I do know they have a parking lot. I do know that it's said for oversized vehicles and buses.
And we have a pass for it.
And we got a pass for it.
So hopefully that'll be good enough. We're about 10 minutes out. Traffic's starting to slow down. So we're going to pick back up with you when we get in the parking lot. You got this. Roads are getting tighter. More traffic, cops, road lanes closed.
That guy's making guacamole, I think.
Where? Oh, yeah, roadside vendors.
Seeing as how that's where we're going to be eating lunch later.
We are up in the ante here.
Hey,
that's where we're going.
It's some of the best food ever. We're either going to have...
Yeah, I don't know about that.
We're either all going to be fighting over the bathroom or we're all going to be happy about it.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Those trees.
And all those trees.
All right, that sun is bright. We've made it to the stadium. It's behind us. Jason has gone to see how we get in the parking lot. We're on this little side road. This whole grass area here with the fence is where we're supposed to park, which is actually really nice and spacious, but we're not sure how to get in. There's a lot of people lined up here, and I hear kind of a band in the background. So there's definitely some pre-partying going on up there. But until Jason gets back and we know where to park, we're just hanging out right here. Fortunately, there was some space on the little side street here to hang out.
Well, luckily it looks like the problem isn't necessarily going to be parking, it's going to be getting into the parking. So we're just going to have to figure that out as we go.
Yeah.
I see him talking to a cop over there. So hopefully they'll be able to weasel us in. We can't go in here. I don't know if you can see behind us. The trees are way too low for us to get in there. But there looks to be another gate across the way, so we might have to just pull around. So he's coming back right now. Let's see what has to be done.
Good news?
I think we're going to park on the street in front of the stadium, so that's pretty awesome.
Is it closed so we can hang out?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
I'm going. You guys, we can put the slide out. Double up.
Right. See how this goes. If you've never seen our videos before, as you watch through them, you will know that I tell you a lot to be flexible because things don't always go as planned when you're traveling in a motorhome or a camper of any size. Always expect the unexpected. We thought we were going to be in this grass field and the officer told us to come down this road and we could just park right here because it's blocked right now for the game. So that's fine. Fortunately, we have shade. We're going to take that as a positive. But here's the deal. We kind of expected to be in a parking lot with a bunch of people. Listen, we've got our own party in the bus. We've got 9 of us. We're going to have a great time. We don't care. This is actually better. It's cool. It's breezy versus out in the middle of the parking lot with no shade and with it being 80+ degrees. But here's the deal. You've heard us talk a little bit about the generator not working properly and then our batteries being a little bit weak right now. We were not able to run the Instapot the whole way here. So my plan was run the Instapot and the pulled pork be ready to eat when we got here. It's raw. Even if we brought a grill, which we didn't because we didn't want to grill in the sun in the parking lot. But even if we brought it, that's not how you cook pulled pork. So this is what we're going to do. We're still going to set up our table. We brought lunch meat for later in case anybody was hungry before we went to the game or on the way home. So we're going to eat that now. It looks like there's going to be plenty of food options in the stadium for dinner, and we'll fill in with that. And if we need to, I mean, there's always food at the rest stops, or we'll find a parking lot big enough to accommodate us and go to a restaurant on the way home. But that's what we thought was going to happen. This is what's really happening. Let's get set up, take a deep breath, and enjoy some tailgating.
There's a little lizard in there.
Getting the lizard?
It's a little hitchhiker.
He's on him. He's out.
No, I lost him.
I bet he's in his bag.
Oh, I see him. Oh.
Oh, he's right by your knee. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Oh, he's in the fan.
He's under you.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, well, there. Good. Take it up and get it right up.
Oh, there he is.
Don't throw it at me. Don't throw it at me. Oh, it's on the bag. Look. There you
Your
go.
little hole.
Good job, Bob.
Well,
Be careful.
left got him.
The security guy here was so kind and let us park where we are with the shade. It's awesome. So we made him a sandwich and we're gonna go take it to him. shots, y'all. Action! Dad, what's going on?
Well, I started the bus just to charge the batteries a little bit, and it's idling up and idling down, and idling up and idling down.
Which you don't want that, correct?
Correct.
Some days are just like this. While Jason tends to the engine, the kids and I are headed into the arena to see what's going on in the courtyard. The band was playing, and we also got some merch. Mr. Banana. It's so nice having everyone help pack up. While we're doing that, I wanted to let you know that the engine was fine. It just revved up and down for a little bit, and then it totally settled. The check engine light never came on, and when we had it looked at a few weeks later, we got a clear bill of health. We had a great time tailgating. It was way more chill than we thought, but I think that was really nice. At this point in life, I don't need like the wild, crazy tailgating. So sitting here, enjoying this breeze, we're so thankful to have the shade. It was just a really nice afternoon, and our ham sandwiches were just as good as the pulled pork. We're all packed up. We're gonna head into the game. It's about 5:45. Game starts at 7. What we realized is we did not read the itinerary of the day's events. We were so excited to get here, tailgate, and actually have tickets that we just kind of went with the flow, and we missed some activities earlier. Sarah could have had her jersey signed by the players at 2 o'clock. The lines were so small that we could have gotten merchandise or anything else we wanted to, like, really quickly. So we started paying a little more attention to the itinerary. We're gonna head inside. I know there's some pregame activities. This is the only time that's not documented on the website. So it's time to go get in our seats and see what the night's gonna hold. Also, worth noting on the generator is that was total owner-operator error. Jason had overinflated the airbags while we were at our spot in Fort Myers, and the airbag was actually pressing up against something on the generator, which was causing it to not be able to function properly. There are so many moving pieces and parts on a big bus like this, and we are constantly learning the nuances every day. I wish I could tell you that the pregame show was amazing. It looked amazing, but we couldn't hear much of it. The speakers in our section did not work for almost the first hour of sitting down.
Oh, Jinx, you over here.
The game was such a blast, as you can tell. The pop culture twist that was added to this game of baseball was very well thought out and so much fun for our whole family. We hope you enjoyed it and we inspired you to go out and make memories with the people you love most. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next adventure.